The Angry Llama is made for adults who enjoy honest, crass, cutting reviews when we're talking fucking llama. Sensitive bipeds need not apply. Hello, this is Al, the Angry Llama, and today we have a very special episode. I reached my goal. It's been 90 days. I did 90 VOD reviews in 90 days. I know. I did 94 videos really, but 4 of them were not VOD reviews. So 90 VOD reviews in 90 days. I can't believe I did it. It was a pandemic challenge. I needed a creative outlet, and I decided no matter what, no matter who watched, I was going to do this for myself. And guess what? People watched. You guys are great. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, people just started watching, and I was like, oh, I got 100 views. And it, like I was like, oh, 30 views on this one. And I was like, okay, all right, this is pretty. 35 views. I don't even know 35 people. I can't even see that many people from the farm. They don't let me out much. Tied to a truck with a 3-foot fucking rope. But let me tell you, we did almost 40,000 views. Now, that's not a lot to some of those big channels. That's just one video. But across the whole channel in 90 days, that's really cool. 5,000 hours of the llama. Listen, my ex-wife could not handle that amount of the llama, so God bless you all for handling 5,000 hours of this shit. Oh my God, I love you dearly. Yeah, and not everybody. Oh, what I'm showing you here is a bunch of the top videos, because a lot of you were wondering what the top videos were, and I thought I'd just scroll through them really quick here on the screen. I think one of my favorite things of this whole situation is how much people watch the back catalog. Do you see that in the screen there? Like, it's amazing. People watch every video every day. Like, it's awesome. It's like I'm creating a library of fun tips and tricks for the irreverent old people among us. Okay, some young people can learn from me too, but you're not going to get half the jokes. Jeez, I'm just going to seem crazy to you guys, but that's okay. I am a little crazy. 90 videos in 90 days. Okay, so today we have a very, very special episode. I've been saving up, recorded this about a week ago with your boy, Temporal. Now, when you asked Spilo, yes, he's from the video yesterday, who the smartest coach was in all of VOD reviewing, he said Temporal. And guess what? He's right. This dude's a fucking brain on a body. I love him. Listen, he's got a nice scarf too. And if you ask me, it is controlling everything. Like, I know there's a cabal. I know there's QAnon, but I'm going for Scarfanon. I think it's going to be real. And you know what? I put my money where my mouth is. And I decided to pay and make sure everybody knows it's the scarf and not this actual person. No way. No way. Scarf only. I'm kidding. But without further ado, here is the Silver Anna that Temporal and I collaborated on and did our own version of the anger translator, if you will. He did very smart information, and I made sure the guy knew to kick himself in the nuts. And the second episode should air this week. I believe tomorrow, but don't hold me to it. It will air on Temporal's channel, which I will link below. You see how this works? I'm getting my farmers to go over to Temporal's channel and get real technical with them. That's right. Temporal's technical, but get real technical. Dig in there. Find a hero that you like that Temporal's done and dig in, because you're going to learn. You might have to rewind, slow it down, but that dude teaches some concepts. Brothers, get in there. Let's do this. All you, Temporal. Fire it up, baby.
Hey guys, Temporal here, and for this session we have a guest, if you're seeing this on my channel, and that is the Angry Llama. We have him here, and you will be seeing the link to his YouTube channel and Discord in the description below. And before we really get going, Angry Llama, do you want to introduce yourself? Let my viewers know who you are?
Oh, yes, I do not mind. This is a biped I actually like quite a bit. He invited me to do a collaboration. He feels like maybe you guys are getting the tips from him, but they're just not angry and spicy enough. So I'm here to augment said teachings with maybe a little bit of kicking in the nuts. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Well, I don't know if people need to be kicked in the nuts to be made better, but I can certainly be a fan of some tough love. But you know what? You've got your method, and it definitely works. I've seen your stuff, and it's fun. So here we go. We've got our nice Anna. This is going to be a silver game. They're primarily going to be playing some Anna and some Zen here.
Well, it's high noon for
Oh, I like that they're taking out the architecture. That is a good use of time. Very nice use, Anna. I like it.
Those poor railings.
Yes,
but they just
I don't mind her setup right here, though. This is nice for Silver Anna. She's not going for... Oh, now she is, though. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so there's a couple options. Where would you like to see him set up, Llama? I mean, we've got the angle up over here where McCree is. We've got this down here, and we've got this and this. So they're definitely playing very spread out, which I don't mind given the amount of poke that their team has, given sort of what they're running with this double off tank setup. I think, they were probably okay over here. They could play here. I definitely want them to play tight on the pillar if they played here. But what would you recommend for a Silver Anna?
No, that is exactly right. I don't like the high ground. I don't like the upper left that we saw. What I like is the ticket booth or very tight to that pillar. Yes, absolutely. Any further left, and I'm yelling and throwing hooves. It's gonna start early, folks. Oh, baby.
I love it. I love it. We're throwing some hooves.
Oh, I like her priorities, though. She's healing. This is good for Silver.
Okay, so I am going to have my objection here. That is something that I do. I object to nades like this, and what we're going to see here, if we roll back the tape, is this right here. We've hit this reload. We definitely had a window here where the team wasn't in much danger to sort of hit our pre-healing reload if we wanted to. But what we look at here is this is clearly a case of, oh no, I'm worried about my Zen over there, so I'm going to go ahead and spend my nade to try to heal them. The issues that I have with this is twofold. Like, yes, at one level, hey, we canceled the animation reload, that's something, but there's really no reason that we can't just hit this shot to heal our Anna. This nade is only really going to get its healing value. We're not going to get anything more out of this, and this nade cooldown is really, really good. One of the best ways to climb with Anna is to get good use out of your nade, good offensive use. All those supports that complain, oh, my team isn't doing anything, my team never pushes, my team never gets anything done, this is how you help your team get stuff done as Anna. It's with your nade. And when you use your nade like that, and even worse, when you miss using your nade like that, you now can't help your team do anything for the next 10 seconds.
Hey, Temporal, can you back up maybe 10 to 15 seconds? I've got to deal with her as well. Well before the nade.
Great.
Yeah. Listen, I don't understand why White Fang right here is now jumping around like she's had some bath salts. Like, what is this? Why? She could be right next to the ticket booth doing her job, but look at her jumping like an idiot. All you have to do was sit there and aim. No one's put any pressure on you, and you are going bath salts crazy. It's really killing me.
There is a lot of wasted movement here. There's definitely a lot of wasted movement. I definitely understand the anger, Llama.
Like, these people can't aim, and then they're like, I'll make it harder by jumping up and down like an idiot. Oh, God.
Oh, are we healing the purple hog?
Thanks.
Those don't do anything.
You're going to be okay.
You know, Temporal, I really like this person's prioritization of healing. She's not trying to be the DPS ML7 that everybody wants to be after watching one stupid video. She's actually doing her job, and I'm happy about it. Good job, Silver Anna.
Well, you see, you complimented them, and that was a mistake because now they're going to.
Now look at them! Why? My hooves in the air. Why?
Okay, so White Fang, this isn't where Anna plays. This isn't at all where Anna plays. If you want to contribute to the front line like this, if you want to do the I'm going to be aggressive thing, it's with your nades like we talked about, and it's at a cute little off angle like this. And then you go back. It's not, I get in front here, and I go pow, 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 pow. No.
Do you want to climb with the llama? Then you got to join the farm! Only 30% of the llama's viewers are subscribed. What horror! How can you expect to climb without the llama's daily fodder of views? Okay, hit your hooves on that sub button. We'll continue like none of this ever happened.
We never want to be here. We never want to be here. We're like, no, we're in front of our hog relative to the opponents. That's never somewhere we want to be.
Ouch!
Get back in the fight.
we started so happy with the newsstand there, and now we're so far away. We are so far away as we hear visor going off, as we see a window opening up in our face. Our cover is just so far away from us, leaving us in so much danger here.
Wait a second. That's a newsstand, not the ticket. I've been standing there for 3 weeks trying to get the ticket. That makes so much more sense. I don't read whatever language that is, and I don't speak, to the Bible. But I stand there for the bus like every day. This makes so much more sense. Thank you, Temporal. Okay, newsstand. Okay, got it.
I
Very
don't know what
nice.
to call it. You could be right, but hey, we're gonna call it a newsstand.
I like that. Yeah, just Bolito, newsstand, sure, whatever.
I'll rest when the fighting is done. Group up at my position.
Anna, if you really want to simplify it, honestly, just try to be perpendicular to your team. And if you don't know what that is, get off at the freaking game and look something up! That's not doing anything.
That's absolutely right. So many mistakes here. So we see we're pushed out way deeper than we need to be. Anna is never going to be the one to contest the cart. If Anna has to contest the cart is already lost. If this cart is going to be stopped, it is going to be stopped by Hog. And we want to heal Hog from as safe of a place as we possibly can. So there's absolutely no reason to be out here. That's going to be mistake number one.
No, that's a really good point. I think a lot of healers think that when their team has died, it's on them to move into whatever the team was trying to accomplish and try to do that. But Temporal's exactly right. Like, try to give that Hog some healing, but he's kind of a lost cause there, fella. He's bacon in the making. You know what I mean? So what you should be thinking to yourself is, well, how's the fastest way we can get our team together to really make a difference? And that's not feeding. It's backing up, getting your tanks, pushing forward, maybe a soft push, and claiming some space back. That's exactly right. Oh, Temporal, I am with you.
Excellent. Yeah. So here, rather than going, hey, let's try to heal the purple Hog, which now just isn't going to work, I'm glad that we've pulled back a little bit. There's still useful things we can do. We do have useful abilities we can do to try to make this work, since it does look like our team, perhaps foolishly, but our team regardless is going to go for this hold, and we can lean into that play without feeding. And we can lean into that play without feeding, and that is to use our other abilities. We might not be able to help our Hog right now, but we still could go, hey, I'm going to hit a sleep dart on this Orisa. We still could go, hey, I can't heal my Hog. I'm going to peek this gently and take a quick direct shot with my weapon at their BAP up here, just to put them under some pressure so that my Hog is under less pressure. And then I can change the angle again. So like when our Hog is purple like this, we do want to look for something else that's useful that we can get done. You're not going to get out anymore, so you just have to go to cart. Okay. So what do you think, Llama? When's this Nano going to get used? Is this the 4-minute Nano hold, or is this going to be a Nano way before the team is ready?
You know, honestly, in Silver, it seems like they don't have a plan. What they do is they just kind of wait, and they go willy-nilly. It's a little interesting. I think this is a lot like when you guys know how to charge bulls as a... You know what? Maybe that's not a great example. Do you guys good? Maybe the passion? No, that's not good either. Listen, I think what you need is a plan. So when things get hectic, listen, the game is complicated for a reason. It's why we're driven to it. High skill ceiling. It satiates a really smart mind, doesn't it? It makes all the variables go crazy. Oh, I love it. But anyways, listen, you got to come up with a plan before the action happens. So I think Temporal's right. Like, when are you going to use this Nano? And I guess what I would say is, Temporal, on his team, where do you see him getting the most value from this Nano? Where do we want to see him using it?
Sure. So if I was looking at his team, it's not like his team is a nano-rich environment. So what we're probably going to look at here is when his Hog is already in at close range and brawling, or when other tanks are pushing his Hog. So like if his Hog is in fighting that Orisa at close range, that Hog is going to look like a good Nano target. You could potentially do the Nano whole Hog. That's not terrible. It's a little too easy to shut down in my opinion, but it's not terrible. I'm willing to hit the Nano on that Hog even when he's just in there at relatively close range range fighting the Orisa, the Zarya, has something like that. Not necessarily he hooked someone, so let me nano him, but okay, he's in there actually fighting. The battle is actually clearly happening. Other places that we could look for this nano would be more in the situation of, hey, my McCree has taken a really aggressive angle. My McCree is behind them. My McCree is on like a direct 90-degree angle to the opposing team, and that's a place that you could potentially go for a nano here. There's not going to be much else that we're going to be seriously interested in nanoing. Again, Sigma's sort of okay, not great. Similar situation to Hog when you'd nano them. But your best bet probably is going to be look to this Hog. If we had a different composition over here, maybe with divers, maybe with someone where, hey, they jump on your Zen and you nano your Zen to both save your Zen and turn that fight so that Zen wins, that could be a thing, but that's just not going to be a thing here. This is going to be a poke battle, and to win this poke battle, it's either going to be bulk up our tank or let a really aggressive McCree have an advantage. That's probably how I'd look at it.
I love where you went with it, and here's why. Like the silver, you gotta look. It's not always about the DPS, right? He looked at the nano and said, "What's gonna carry a team fight? What can we do?" And he said, "Oh, I'm gonna boost up the Hog as he pushes forward, as he brawls. Let's win a team fight." And that's how he's going to do it. And then he thinks to himself, oh, how not to lose a team fight. Sayar's Den is super low. So do you hear that equalization? Right now, you're in what we call opportunity nano, right? Use it. Let's see how you do it with your opportunity nano.
Let's find out.
I've seen what you're going to live.
Cease your resistance.
We kind of just left our McCree hanging there for a bit.
What are you doing, Anna? How is this your job? How everything going around you, and you decided to shoot a barrier covering a lamp? Wow! Bath salts, lay off them, kids. Oh my God, they do want. Oh. You better not nano anything. I swear to Hooves.
Okay. So this isn't really helping, and we have to be aware of what's going on here. So this fight is very, very lost at this point. Even before this nade comes out, this fight is very, very lost. There is nothing that the two of you are going to do to win this fight. You are not going to go for 3 each and win this team fight. So we're definitely not going to nano. We're definitely not going to nano. But we have to decide, hey, this fight is over. Are we going to safely get out? Okay, that's one option. Or are we going to go to the cart to stop the cart or make them eliminate us so we can reset as 6 with our team to potentially delay or remove any staggering from the equation? The last thing that we want to see happen is, hey, we're backing up, and then we get eliminated before getting out, or we're backing up, and it tricks our teammates into rejoining the fight thinking this is in some way a winnable fight. Hint, it's not. So I don't actually particularly like what I'm seeing here, because I'm seeing this nade that looks like it's a nade to heal our Sigma, which, again, I don't want to prop my Sigma up into this fight. I'm perfectly happy for my Sigma to get eliminated, unless keeping him up is really going to get us another elimination. And I don't know about you, Llama, but I don't see us getting any eliminations. And if we were to get an elimination, it would be off of the back of landing a purple nade right here. Like, I don't see anything here that is going to be an elimination, so I just want us to run at the cart.
Listen, like the clutch point that Temporal makes for the lower elos is the idea of a fight being lost, and yet still subconsciously encouraging your team to join it. Okay, this was the most important thing that I see in the lower elos right now. You and Sigma are prolonging a fight just long enough to drag your team into a stagger. People hold W at all sorts of ranks. It is terrifyingly simple. I think it's the human nature. Eat more glass. But what I'm saying is you guys need to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. And it was time to fold it a long time ago. I personally love to live, so I would have given Sigma maybe a heal or two and then back the hell out of there. But he would have been my sitting duck like a decoy so I could get back with my team. But I certainly wouldn't be propping him up or any of this madness. You're encouraging your team, which are lemmings at this level, to follow you into the pit of despair.
This will help.
And we see the cart is moving this whole time as we're losing this fight. So we needed to go run to that cart to make them eliminate us and to stop the cart until they did. But now we're going to see what happens on third. Maybe we can get a nice victory turnaround right here.
Oh, I like that term, victory turnaround. That should come with like a jacket or something. I like that.
Watching your back.
Hey, I like these heels. Anna, I like this. Okay, okay. You know we haven't seen a nade that landed offensively yet, have we, Temporal?
We have not seen an offensive nade. We have not seen an offensive sleep. Oh, well, that might have been one.
Ah, yes, it was. Yes, I truly believe. Oh, maybe it hit shield. No.
It was trying to be one. It was one.
Hello,
Nice,
yeah.
nice. And
Yeah,
see,
that's a splash.
that keeps that McCree honest. Now he's a lot more scared to peek. He'll still do it, but he's more scared. And he gets eliminated at the end there. And Anna gets her nice little assist credit. Perfect.
Excellent.
Tried for the sleep. Tried for the sleep, didn't get it. We do notice a micro positioning error here where we're healing from here, and there's that scary nano visor that, could shoot at us. And if we were healing from here instead, we could interfere with this battle just the same way, but we could hide from that nano visor when that came out. So even a couple steps is the difference between bad positioning and reasonable positioning. Just a couple steps here.
And honestly, those steps are the difference between probably 800 SR. Like the biggest thing on your mind is, Anna, is do I have natural cover? Like, you're gonna climb. Like, the moment that is part of your thought process, like, oh, I can shoot this far, but right now you're one of those jumpy meth head ones that just keep jumping towards the fight for no reason. Like, you're like, I don't know, like cattle being herded. It's kind of simple if you're asking me. Oh god.
Yes, that point does seem to have a magnetic draw to some supports, whereas the fight goes on. I'm supposed to do this, right? I'm supposed to do this, right?
Yes,
I do this.
yes.
I do this.
Why do they all do this? I don't understand. It's like their vision gets worse and worse as a fight goes on. What is happening?
I'll keep you healed.
Okay, we're trying to rotate out. Okay. That could have just been on the ground, but that works. Use him as your wall. Definitely could have looked for a higher probability sleep there, but that's okay.
Or aiming at a target would have helped too. Oh my god, you see that thing? Oh man. A warning shot. I like where your head's at. Very Mother Teresa of you. You better made that.
That was, I mean,
There we go.
There we go. The idea was good. Maybe the execution wasn't.
Yes.
I've seen it.
Okay,
Going
so
to
your
you.
teammates, we talked earlier about, hey, use your Orisa as cover to rotate, and that is advice that I'd like you to follow when you have to rotate, but you don't have to rotate right now. You don't have to. Your teammates are better cover than nothing, but your preferred cover is, hey, this wall still works great. I still have this wall. I don't need to be here. I don't need to do this little Anna dance or, our meth jumping around, blah, 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 blah. Don't need to do that.
I
Don't
know
need to
the
do that.
diagnosis. That's meth. I saw it. Listen, stop calling it natural cover. I want you to call it free SR. Hide behind the free SR. Maybe that will stick in your brain, biped. Temporal, I was just going to say I was proud of the non-freak out Nano, because it's either you do it earlier than that or you don't do it at all, and then right when I say it, the Nano.
Yeah, of course.
How do you feel?
You jinxed it, naturally. But what we're looking at here is we're here.
you
I like that we try to hold the nade for a second. I don't like that our nade isn't thrown a little bit deeper. We threw the nade basically at the back of our quadruped here, and we actually want to throw it at the front, because by doing that, we still heal our teammates. We're more likely to get our Zen than we were there, and we're also more likely to get offensive people pushing in. So when we have our friends like this that we're trying to heal with a nade, we want to actually throw that nade a little bit in front of them. And it's not like it's hard to tell where your friends are going to be. They're in a black hole. They can't move. So aiming this nade is very easy, and that's what should happen with this one. But then what we run into as we continue this fight, this happens, and we could go, oh yeah, I'm going to Nano, and that's going to turn this, and it's going to give my Orisa an extra 300 HP, and she's got this. And It's a tough call. Like, yes, you have the point of, hey, we need to know when to fold, we need to run. I'm concerned that this is last fight territory, and this actually has to just be a we just
I was
invest.
wondering if you were going to say that. I was wondering, do they have enough time to get use out of that Nano, or really is this it? And if this is it, it's a bummer because it is such a waste, right? I mean, you got to do something, but there's a window in an entire team. It's like, oh God, we're screwed.
It is, but you know, Nano plus that last little bit of fortify, yes, it's a window. Yes, that window is very scary, but we've got ×2 here. We've got basically, you know, times half
That's a good
again.
point.
We're stacking our defensives and saying, please, Barissa, please stay standing.
Oh, and our Sigma's almost out as well. I think you might be right. I think I might have saved wrong on this Nano. This might be the right move. Holy shit, hit a shot, Anna! Wow, did you see that?
I did.
You missed the battle cattle like it was the side of a barn. Were you just closing your eyes for a little more challenge?
Quite possibly. So I always recommend, I absolutely despise it when people throw out nades because they missed a shot. They go, oh, I missed the shot, and now I'm going to throw the nade because it's easier. That's not okay. Just settle down, take another shot. Settle down, take another shot, it'll be fine. Even if you have to pause for, you know, a third of a second to just settle yourself down and take that next shot, it'll be okay. Even if the Genji is looking at you, judging you for having missed the shot when he's standing right next to you, just settle down and take another shot. Don't spend your nade.
Terrell, I have a sidebar for you. I've got a question.
Oh, shoot.
I have been wondering a lot, and I try to ask as many smart people as I find the same question. Do you believe that one's brain and its ability to either process or solve puzzles quickly is a direct correlation to then being able to do that in Overwatch? And here's a side question, because you said, oh, take a third of a second. And I thought immediately, wow, that is really how you have to break up Overwatch. It's so fast. If you go second by second, you've missed 5 decisions. And then I thought in my head, well, how many decisions do you think are made in like a third of a second? It's got to be a few, doesn't it?
So I think it's right that there's potentially a few decisions to be made in a third of a second. It does depend on the third of a second that we're talking about. If we're between fights, yes, there's rotations, etc. What I'd say there to the first question, though, is, you know, what I think you're getting at is, hey, can we really do things to make us think faster? And the answer to that is mental elasticity. There can be some competing studies we could argue, but what we can do, regardless of what the answer to that is once we understand the decisions, and once we've sort of gone, this is the right decision, or this is the right decision 80-90% of the time, we actually get to start building shortcuts. We start to go, hey, if I break this down to just this single problem, and I get faster at knowing or being able or just reflexively doing the right thing in this situation, then my brain has more brain power free to go do other things, to go focus on those other decisions. So it might feel like, oh, it's too overwhelming. I have to make 5 decisions in this 1 second. And yeah, there's a lot of decisions that you have to make. But if you work on those one at a time, that is how you get better at Overwatch. And you're not working on, oh, I solved this one decision in this one specific case. No, you're figuring out, oh, this is something that I can consistently do better. I can consistently not throw my nade just because I missed the shot on the Genji, just because I missed the short shot on the Orisa. It's a case of, no, I know that it's like, oh, I could use my nade. No, let's break it down and let's talk about how we use nades. And you're going to build sort of a habit on how you're going to correctly use nades. And then that's one less thing that you have to think about. So whether you actually make that decision faster or not, you're sort of bypassing your own decision-making process in part. And you're sometimes going to override that. But if you've laid the right foundation, it becomes less decisions because you don't actually have to invest in making those decisions. We're intentionally training your reflexes. And like a nano visor just happened. And let's think about the things that our Anna was relying on for cover during the entirety of this. So nano visor begins, and we have a cart that isn't working for us as cover against the nano visor.
You know what, though? I talked to White Fang on the phone. They said they thought they had a Harry Potter invisibility cloak, and they apologized for being such an idiot!
Still no cover. Still no cover. So the The only thing that we had that was resembling cover was that our Sigma threw out the barrier for less than a second there that we were behind relative to the soldier. That's it. And you don't want to have to rely on your teammates to do stuff like that to save you. You want to be in positions
Thank
where
you. Yes.
you're here
yes.
and you can just go, oh yeah, soldier activates attack visor. I'm gonna step this way, and I'm pretty happy. You know. Oh,
It's like 6.5 inches. Just use stairs. They're everywhere. Stop calling them stairs. Call them 1200 SR. Hey, I hit on the 1200 SR and I backed up 4 inches. For the love of God! Oh, you're gonna jump it. Yeah. Do it. You got it, dude. You got it. I've got faith. You can take. Oh, ML7 died.
I don't actually mind that one personally. I mean, what we run into is, if we take a quick look back here, I totally get where you're coming from, and it's, oh, no, you're right. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not good.
okay, I didn't realize our respawns were back. I thought we were
Can
just
you
down to
believe
white
it?
thing. So,
No,
what you
no.
run into
She still
here...
went in.
Yeah, what you run into here is, if you're truly the last person, might as well buy the extra second. But this is
Sure.
not the last person. This is, hey, I can keep the centaur up on the point for 7 or 8 seconds if I'm unbothered. If I'm on the point, I stay alive for 1 second. No, pretty easy
Yeah.
equation. Easy equation. 7 or 8 seconds. That's 2 more respawns coming back.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, all right. You know what? We're both gonna have a salt lick on me. Ha ha! 2 salt licks, bartender! Let's go!
Go in.
My ultimate is ready.
Okay, a last ditch effort. I can throw Bob.
Tactical visor activated.
Get the ammo. Fuck! Oh my god, Pancake, you're the greatest.
Shut up, baby, I know it. Yeah, bitch!
You have to be the greatest.
Oh my god, I turned on my fucking hacks.
Holy shit.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
Baby, I know it.
So, that's it. I'm doing 90 videos in 90 days. Think about supporting your favorite livestock by sharing this video on your social medias. Consider subscribing and liking this video. And are you interested in submitting your gameplay or have a video you feel the llama must see? There are a number of ways to get the llama's attention. 1. You can make a post over at my favorite learning community, r/Overwatch University. Put something about the llama in the title and I will review your trash can gameplay. 2. You can put it in a comment below on this video. Remember to tell me your current SR, your story, your hero, and your replay code. And lastly, for all of you boomers, I also have the email. You can email me at angryllamareviews@gmail.com. Thank you for watching the video and for supporting the channel. Llama out.